All right, I got something for you guys that it's gonna feel very Gen Z-ish. But
My favorite.
This is something that we have to talk about because kind of a lot of different channels and people are talking about this because it's something that's very bad right now. You know what this is?
Jack.
You ever heard of this?
Oh, bro, is it the nitrous?
Yeah,
Galaxy gas?
You've been seeing this around like in
So you know, like the Nas, yeah, the
Vape
balloon.
pen? Or
No,
no?
like the balloon.
Whippets.
Yeah, Whippets.
Oh,
Yeah,
whip
yeah.
it.
Is that the same as?
Wait, is it advertised as a whippet basically?
So a lot of kids now are like hooked on this stuff.
What is that called? Galaxies?
That
Galaxy
particular
gas.
one is called Galaxy
I'm
Gas.
surprised it's branded.
That's so bad.
That's what I'm
here's-
saying.
That's so bad.
What it is there's multiple companies that make nitrous oxide refill cans that are supposed to be for food, but it's
God.
obviously not for food.
Oh yeah, because it was supposed to be for whipped cream.
It's supposed to be a whipped cream refill for like if you have like a whipped cream thing that the nitrous is running out.
You ran out of cream.
By the way, these things only needs like 6 grams or whatever to like function. These fucking Galaxy Gas shits are like there's multiple brands. They give you 2,000 grams in one. So like, what are you really doing with that?
Oh my
But then
God.
all of these companies they try to like put up this false screen of like, oh no, people are misusing our product. Like it's actually for culinary purposes.
It's like the crack pipes with the rose at the liquor store. Have you ever seen those? In the front, they have little tiny roses inside of a crack pipe, and then they're selling rose in a glass. But it really, you just use it as a crack pipe.
Oh yeah, so
Fucking hilarious.
on top of that, this stuff that's supposed to be culinary, like I guess the purpose is supposed to be for like chefs.
Yeah, or like because they do like.
Buy these at smoke shops.
Wow.
Of course you do.
I wish I had something like this when I
And
was
they
growing
found
up.
out that the owner of this particular brand, Galaxy Gas, so they make them in like different flavors, which you don't really need flavors if you're trying to use it for literally another flavor.
Yeah.
So they found out the owner of that is actually, they like traced it and found out he's also an owner of smoke shops and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's not like this like chef guy.
Yeah, he's just trying different. He found a loophole to provide more things to customers.
Well,
I probably have a lot of brain damage because I did a lot of NOS too, and I loved it as a kid.
hey, what does it feel like?
Yeah, what
Man,
does it feel like?
it's like numbing. Like your whole body kind of feels numb. It's like laughing gas. Well, that's what we all told each other what it was. But everything feels like delayed, where you could look this way and it'll just kind of strobe, and then you have to keep inhaling
How long
it.
does the high last?
Not long.
I remember
Not long.
lightheaded quick blackouts.
Well, you probably went hard.
Like an actual whippet, like the little silver canisters.
Oh, I never did whippets. I did not. I did not nitrous oxide.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like actual whippets were nitrous oxide though, right?
I know people do it. I know people do through like whipped cream cans.
So I remember taking the silver like actual canisters and you'd hit it, you'd inhale that shit, and I just remember the feeling of getting like really light.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get super lightheaded.
And then by the time I came back, my homies are looking at me like, you know what I mean? You're like, whoa.
almost.
Yeah, you kind of just like pass out for a second, but you're also just like,
Warm and numb.
just light.
Whatever happened to the good old days where people used to just like put glue in a paper bag and just sniff that and huff that, you know?
I think that was worse.
Same thing, isn't it?
Would take us.
It
He
was
would.
pretty bad.
He would load up for his raves. He would just get big canisters, like huge ones, right? And we would pull up to this auto mechanic, and they would just fill it up for us.
That's tight.
And a lot of people were just lined up, and you know they're not into cars. They got the big Jinko jeans. Some of them have like furry necklaces
Right,
and
some of
vests.
them are driving Priuses.
Yeah, and then
There's no way.
I'm like, the funniest thing is the ravers that dress like ravers 24/7. Like they got the fucking neon glasses, and I'm like, that's hardcore. Like in broad daylight, furry vests and shit. They're pulling up, dude. They don't care. And then yeah, we would just fill them up with the really big balloons, and yeah, that was like the thing. But I don't know if this is exactly the same. But
Well, the thing that's different is that now with them disguising it as a culinary product, you can buy it like on Amazon. You can just buy it like a normal thing.
wow.
And they're only now kind of trying to crack down on, but there's so many different brands that are manufacturing these and just making them.
So scary.
Yeah, you could just walk into a head shop and just buy one right now. So it's a little bit, plus like, there's rappers now that are like doing them on video or like doing like it's a kind of a in the subculture now of like hip hop and rap and shit.
Do you guys feel like you could have been a little bit smarter if you didn't do drugs?
That's what this says for people that do these a lot. It says it really does make you dumber and you get slower and eventually like you could even die.
That's a scare I have. Like, let's say one day Taika goes to school and like, so they do it and he does it in the bathroom with some other kids or whatever. And then you don't even know until he's hooked on it or something. You're like, what the fuck? What's this galaxy gas in your backpack?
And it's like the fact they're making them all colorful and shit. Like if you looked at all the different gas brands, they look like when old school vapes were trying to market to like kids and shit.
Do you feel like because it goes down this path where there's no way that restrictions and laws and stuff are gonna like correct it in such a way, especially when there's different brands, different colors, different flavors, Amazon, you can buy them anywhere, that the only backstop turns into a new higher version of parenting? You know what I mean?
Or a lawsuit.
It like overcorrects in that department.
Yeah, because like what else can you do, right? When you can't stop it, then you just have to, I guess as a parent, right, like you have to like learn and be knowledgeable and be aware of certain things and start like educating against certain things that are like just the new thing. Like a parent just needs to be like hip and on game on like all the wild shit that kids are gonna be getting themselves into.
Yeah, but every kid that's into this shit, their parents are non-existent.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Because this shit's been around since we were in like, I was in high school.
Yeah.
It's been around a long time, but I think that the accessibility on how to get it is why it's a problem now.
Because now you can.
Well, it's easier. Like me, we had to know a guy that went to like an auto mechanic.
Amazon Prime that shit, it's here tomorrow.
Now you go to the store, you can buy it from the store, or you just like, if you have a kid with the older brother, older sister, like easily Amazon Prime something.
Honestly, it's gonna take. Unfortunately, it seems like it's gonna take someone to fucking die off one of these.
But then it is one of the things too.
Becomes
like,
a new precedent.
Yeah, like you're saying about parenting though, it's like I don't know if this is just this generation, but it also feels like parents are getting more, I guess, like can't take accountability very well.
Like they don't punish.
Yeah, like you know how the parent that's suing TikTok because her daughter did the blackout challenge? It's that. It's like, oh, your instinct wasn't to be a better parent, it was to sue the person that like you believe is responsible and it's not you. But the reason they're suing is because they feel like TikTok promoted the blackout challenge to their daughter when the daughter didn't seek it out herself. They're saying that like, oh, your algorithm made her look at it. That's their argument. Yeah. So that we've yet to see if they're gonna win or that'll settle. Yeah, but that reaction feels like that's pretty common today. Where like if all these kids died of Galaxy Gas, how many people would sue Galaxy Gas? How many parents would go, oh, I fucked up? You know?
That's true. That's really true.
Yeah, you'd sue Galaxy Gas.
Yeah. I think Galaxy Gas does deserve to be sued.
Yeah, for sure.
They know what they're doing and they have marketing videos and they have this whole facade of like the cutting edge culinary nitrous oxide.
Yeah,
like,
bro, they're being misleading.
They have recipes and all this. It's like so much theater. So much theater. And then you just like look up the documents and everything and you find out who owns it. You're like,
very smart though.
Okay, guys.
It's kind of genius at the same time, but really fucked up.
Yeah. But yeah, if you got a kid out there, there's actually, you can look up signs that they're doing it, which is pretty funny.
What's some of the signs?
I think like just like slow, like a slowness of speech, like things like that, or like inexplicable loss of money. Like if you gave your kid money and you're like, where did that go?
Any habit, like any type of
loss of money.
Yeah, that's what it's.
How much are one of those cans? Do you know?
Let's see.
You want to try it?
More Amazon packages than needed.
Yeah. The big old box.
I'll say this is still a step up from when people were doing Tide Pods.
Yeah, but wasn't that not even real?
That was a troll.
Was it?
They got our asses. They got our old
Most
asses.
of it was a troll. They weren't really doing that. They were just trying to get adults to freak out about it.
Why did I try one?
What does it taste like?
Influenced.
I think the videos of them doing it, they really would go like that and they would just
And then
fall
cut
out.
it.
Yeah, it was cut it. Hang on, Nick's doing one of his world famous.
Sorry, I meant you guys could cut it. That was more for an off camera.
Oh, that was a bit?
No, it was more just an off camera. I thought we were gonna end it, honestly.
It says like if you're buying them wholesale, it's from $8 to $25.
Wow, that's too affordable.
Yeah, that's too much.
I don't know what size that is, but
2,000 grams.
when you look these up, there's so much competition in this market now, and it's so weird.
Everyone's just cranking them out.
Multiple brands
Selling them
of
at
these,
Walmart.
Like, of these like colorful fucking canisters. This looks so good. And
Lil Nas, Lil Vape, Lil Nas, Lil
and it's
Vape.
scary, man. It's scary. Like I think you'll start seeing these around. You'll start seeing them in the trash and shit. It's like, yeah, it's weird. Because they be stashing them afterwards too. You know, they can't be, you know, you can't find that on them. So yeah, it's interesting to see the next generation have, you know,
Galaxy gas.
have a new problem.